Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. We are once again at Old Burg Lake. Tonight we're going to go for some Bream. Try to get us a trophy, make us some silver. But before then, we're going to go ahead, before dark, we'll go ahead and try to catch us a few white Bream here. As you can see where we're at here, we're over right outside on the corner here. We'll move down here later. I don't know, there's a rock down here somewhere, maybe here. And we'll fish for Bream. Right now we'll try to float fish. They're catching the white Bream. Guys, if you're not sure, you can check this. Records and ratings. I always check USA because that's my region. So if we look at white Bream, for the most part, it's all garlic dough. Regular Bream, it's all garlic dough. That's what they're catching them on. So again, we'll try to float fish here for some. Just for white Bream, just to see if we can get something. This is a small setup. It's only a 3 kg line. So hopefully we don't get anything too crazy. Not sure if I'm deep enough as well. I want to go a little deeper here. We're going to move down in just a little bit. It's 277. And I didn't throw it out very far. This rod does give me a bonus XP. And we could throw out a nasty worm just to see if we can catch anything while we're waiting to get some hits on that. I've got the reel rate very slow here at 7. Not necessarily the best lake, probably the nasty worm, but probably should just put a little spinner on there. We'll switch it up once we come in here. Again, just waiting for it to get a little closer to dark. There we go. A little wide. Not bad. Since we caught something, I'm not going to change it over. Probably should have threw it back out like I did earlier though. Not sure if the white Bream are active. I haven't gotten a bite yet, so. Let's throw this back out. Guys, I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. Also, be on the lookout for some IRL fishing coming up soon. We have already completed week 1 of the 2025 father-son fishing tournament that my son and I are again against each other here. So there's going to be videos on the channel to explain the contest and how we keep score and all that. So it's for the entire year. So make sure you hit that notification bell, and that way you'll see whenever the IRL stuff is posted. If you're interested, you can check it out. Let's go ahead and switch this over to a spinner. I caught that one-eyed, and I figured I'd throw it back out, but let's just change this up to, see if we got 6.8 line on there. we don't need a leader. We'll just run that. Let's run one of these little tiny snowflakes here and see if we can. I want to crank the speed up a little bit though. Let's try 23. I thought we might be able to hit some, drop the speed down to 20. I thought we might hit some white bream while we were waiting, but we have not. Looking forward to dinner. I've been running around today paying bills and going to the bank and doing all the fun stuff that adults have to do. Went to the grocery store. It's never a good idea to go to the grocery store hungry. I spent a little more than I should have, but it's more food, more options. It's not a bad thing. All right, let's go ahead and move over to the bream spot and throw out over there. So no action on the float rod. So this spot, the way I remember it, is a rock. So you're like, I know there's a lot of rocks, but yeah. So again, this rock right here. So I can look out there to see. Yeah, so there's a deeper hole right out here. I got the clip set at 17. Once I throw one out, I'll see if that's the that's what I want. So I'll show you one of the setups here. I've got basically bream mix and garlic dough with a slight large one on all of them. So again, I got a 17 clip. That's about right. It may be a little shorter. What we can do is, if I'm not sure, we can make one a 15. See if we get a little better bite rate on this. Should go ahead and craft up another batch of bream mix here. Oop. Just the standard. That way we'll have that in advance. Now what you can do if you want is you can make a PVA. We're going to put our lantern out. You can make a PVA based on your ground bait. So if I want to look at this and say, okay, there's pearl barley, maggots, millet porridge, and anisoil is the thing, I can make a PVA with the exact ingredients. So what was it? Pearl barley. Well, I probably should have wrote it down because I don't remember. I got short-term goldfish memory. So maggots is what I was forgetting. So pearl barley. millet, maggots, and anise oil. So we can do crafting. We're going to make a dry mix, throw barley, maggots, millet porridge, and anise oil. And we can go ahead and make that. And then we can go over to our PVA. We can call this Bream. Okay, we've got fish going everywhere here, so let's get a few of these dudes in. It's a white Bream, not a marker. It's unfortunate. And I didn't use any PVA, so I completely forgot about that already. There's a better white Bream. All small ones so far, looks like, for the roach. Again, I don't know if that's going to help our chances to get a trophy or not. So I don't think it's going to hurt anything, considering it's exactly like the ground bait. So let's go ahead and try to get us some. Working on trying to get some diving beetles, so I can go back to Ladoga Archipelago. Started off with no regular Bream the first round there. It's a little disappointing. But maybe we started a little early for the Bream. Guys, when you're low level or early on, Bream is a great way to get XP and silver, because if you can start catching them consistently and, you know, catch 30, 40, there'll be some of the fish that the days where you catch your largest quantity. So it'll tell you, you know, all the bad stuff. It'll tell you the most fish I've caught in a day is 84. And that's 1 hour IRL, 1 day in game, 84. That's pretty good. I've only won one competition out of 55. That's bad. 297 trophies. I've caught 67,000 fish. Only 3 blue tags. My total, my best weight for the day is 187 kilograms. So that's a lot of small fish. That's not, you know, I'll probably be able to beat that at the sea at some point. This is my experience. Experience points to achieve the next level still 51 million out of 90. Might be our first actual Bream here. I do got smaller, I need to look at all my This has got a 31.7. This one's got a 9.7. And this one's got a 31.7. So I probably need to drop those down for a better bite rate. But Bream don't seem to care in general. Full house, guys. That's a good hit. And a diving beetle, which is what I'm targeting right now. Actually, leeches as well, but the setup is it's you don't even have to do a boat for it. Obviously, it costs a little bit to go to Archie 33, but with oh yeah. Here's what I'm talking about. So I think it was the Ladoga whitefish. Wasn't you can catch these, but this wasn't it. I mean, that's 15,000 XP. That was on the nasty worm. This is the one I'm talking about. It's 31,000 XP. These are good silver, and you can catch these from the bank. You don't even have to rent a boat. You can catch them out on the boat as well, but. This one's got PVA on it now. This one's got PVA on it. The third one does not, right? Yeah, it does not. That's also the one that's a little shorter clip. But so far, one of the target fish, right? So. We want about 15 more of these, you know, over 1 kg or bigger, hopefully with a trophy. So, I tend to catch more bream towards right at like dawn. I don't know why, but they seem to be more active. But hopefully we can get some more going here pretty quickly. There we go. Might already have a trophy here, fellas. I don't think this is the one with the small, well, we got something different. Is that a common? What the heck? Yeah, that would have been a trophy. If it was a bream, it'd be a hell of a fish. All right. I'm not going to put the PVA on this one. Just going to keep that one the same. Pretty good pull. Guys, a lot of times I didn't dig as much as I could have, and then when things turn on and things are biting chafers and things are biting diving beetles and things like that, you start realizing how quickly they go. And if you don't want to spend IRL money, just got to dig whenever you got energy. Now, I eat. A lot of people do not. They do not eat. They will tell you it's a waste of money. Again, that's your decision. It is extra money if you eat and stuff. Mainly right now, I've just been eating random things out of the inventory. But I do try to keep my food bar up there. It's just something that annoys me when it's down there at the bottom. I just can't do it. I've tried. And I like to cook in the game, so if you can catch breams over 500 but not markers, which is about 650, you can fry them up. You can fry up non-marker carp. There's things you can do creatively in the game to cook, but it again, it's like everything else with Russian Fishing 4. It's designed to take your silver. It just takes your silver, and then you can't buy the gear you want. So again, you can choose to play the game with eating or not eating. You're not going to die if you don't eat, for sure. But I'll eat random stuff. There, I just had some cottage cheese, which I can mix that in as an ingredient, but I've already spent a lot of money. One thing I don't recommend doing is just buying random, ground baits and things. So like for me, you go early on, you start buying everything. Look at all these flavorings I've got. There's no need for that. Buy what you're using, because some of this stuff seems like it never is hot. It's never what you need. It seems like a lot of the repetitive stuff. So again, choose what you spend your money on. If you can buy the gear that gives you bonuses, I do have these Royal Pickers, which were not cheap. They give you a 10% to bottom skill and 25% XP. And they're 29 kg, so you can use these quite a bit, but you can't put, they're not good for bait fish, and they have limitations. But again, they're very nice rods for overall fishing. They're just hard to afford early on. At Copper Lake, you're not allowed to use them at Copper. So we got our first bream with the PVA, and it is over 1 kg, which is nice. So we're going to put so now that we're starting to see some sunlight, hopefully we'll catch. We haven't caught enough, for sure. Again, I probably should have shortened that up. That seems a little long to me, but maybe not. Probably go 14. Probably need to be a little more at an angle towards that last tree. But you could also just walk over there and fish a 12 clip probably. I haven't found what these are good for yet, but I know they're one of the final baits, so I'm sure they're good. I also got a lot of rods in here. I probably need this Bolognese rod. Even got some small rods in there. I don't know how you put stuff in. I forgot how to put stuff in. I just pulled something out that I probably don't need. I don't remember. I have to start figuring it out. I'm completely lost. If you guys know, leave me a comment. Again, I told you I got goldfish memory. It holds 45 items. There you go. So now we can there we go. You got to click up on the side. Not that complicated, but it is for me, I guess. So I'm a little disappointed in how many bream we caught. So to me, this is not an active spot. This is not an active spot. Still a little early, but we should have caught more overnight. Let's reset here. All right, so let's run over here. Last time I caught a trophy bream was over here in this spot. You can also, during the day, fish for other stuff. We're going to have to reload our stuff here because I quit. Let's try a 12, see what that looks like. that's probably a little short, but we'll switch this one over. Make sure we got the right leader on there. So this is the exact same mix as the ground bait. Again, very simple. I was hoping we'd be able to catch some bream here for a few minutes. All right, non-marker. Let's go ahead and change this. We're going to go ahead and change this back up. And we're going to make this 15. We're catching these on honey pear, honey cream. All right, crucian. We're going to pump this out to 15. Again, it may be too late to catch bream. Only 2 nice bream. Let me see if we got what we need here. Looks like there's honey pear. And that's a 26. And a honey cream. 24. Those are both pop-ups. These are Honey Cream 18 and Honey Pear 20. Those are both pop-ups. And then the Honey 20 and the Honey Pear Soluble. So what we can do is we can look to see what we have available. So we don't have the Honey 20 and we don't have the Honey Pear Soluble. We got the 16. I don't think that was the right size. Here's the Honey Cream, the Honey Pear. We got the smaller versions, but we can try some of these. We got something on potatoes here. All right, nice, Grassy. All right, we're going to keep that one the same. So I don't know which is which. I think it's going to be this one. Can do I think when you search it should stay until you're done searching, until you clear that. So we'll do these two and then we'll do some honey, wild honey, which I've got. I don't have 20 portions of that. I'm going to switch this bait to the black carp bait. It's the same as the ground bait, so I don't know if that's going to hurt us or not. We'll try it on this one. I'm just going to throw it over here at an angle. And what we'll do is bring this one in. And let's take a look at what's catching the cruchons and gibbles. So night crawlers, cottage cheese dough. So let's just do the cottage cheese dough. Kind of universal there. We're going to switch it over to the crucian gibble mix. We're going to make this college dough. Yep. Then we're going to just remove this. Again, we could just make a PVA just like this, but we're going to leave that alone for now. And just going to throw it right here. This close as well. Looks like we're getting some more action on the potatoes here. Definitely smaller than what we had earlier. Maybe a crucian or a gibble. There we go, crucian. This right here is a good frog spot, guys, next to this tree here. All right. I think these are pretty good. They're listed. If you've caught something on them, let me know what they're good to catch. They're listed. They're on their own column here, crustaceans. So the diving beetle is considered nature. I'm up to 6 of those. If I get up to about 15 or 20, I'm going to make another trip to Ladoga. Ooh. Got another fish here on the potatoes. Didn't take very long. Looks like another grassy. All right. This looks like it's got a fish too. It's weird how it's bent over. Might have been because I turned the rod. We could try to make, so again, if we look at the ground baits, right, and we look at these, it's hemp seed, coriander, flaxseed, and corn, right? Now, let's say we want to make a PVA. But honey seems to be, right? Honey pear, honey. So we can use the hemp seed, right? We can do we have anything? There was corn, right? There was flaxseed. And then there was coriander, right? But instead of coriander, do we want something that's honey? There's a honey, right? Do we have anything else that's a honey? Mountain honey, right? We got 50 of these and 60 of these. That's going to cost us 25 pieces of those, and they're not crushed, but we can make this. We're going to call this honey. Honey! Again, I might have just wasted a bunch of ingredients, but we can try it out. You just don't want to come towards me, do you? Alright. So the potatoes and the black carp mix is working. Again, I'm throwing a little more at this spot over here, but we got a similar mountain honey set up, but I don't know what the PVA looks like, unfortunately. I just kind of went with what I got there. So I don't know if that's going to be what we need or hurt us. Sometimes I think your PVA hurts you if you're not sure. I don't know. The pole here is the pole that's supposed to keep the fast bite rate going. These other two are just, you're looking for the black grass carps. This is I always like to put one rod out there to kind of help the bite rate move along, just because I get bored easily. Getting some more action on the potatoes, unfortunately, and the cottage cheese dough, but unfortunately nothing on the honey. Well, this looks pretty promising for, oh, maybe not. Oh, a little grassy. That's why. Like for a gibbal crucian, this looks good. That's at least a marker. We'll take it. So 4 grass carps. None of the rare ones yet. Bear Lake. This was on Blackcurrant and King Plum. 60,000 XP. That's not. Halfway to a trophy. I think a trophy's 30. I think. But that was at Bear Lake, and that's probably. I wish it told you the date. It's been a minute. I've caught a black carp here just in one of the episodes recently, but it was a little over 2 kg, and it was at the spot the next spot over here. So we could probably move down. Give it a few seconds here and see if we can get something else. Sounds like someone taking a leak. Let's go ahead and move down here to the next spot. Little gibble. It's not very far. Whoa. Rejected. No whammies, big bucks. All right. I like it. Again, I'm not sure what catching those on, but I know those are the final gold bait, so not a bad thing. Guys, this is a pretty good pike spot as well. This is the cottage cheese dough. I kind of reversed them. The middle one's the one we're hoping to see some fish on. That's the honey. Hopefully that we can get a couple fish out of that. If not, my efforts were wasted there. I'm really good at wasting ground bait and ingredients and cash. So. Thought I seen some movement on the potato rod there on the line, but I don't know. I can't be sure. Might just be the line sinking. Let's go. Come on, fish. My computer sounds like it's shifting gears here. It's like no bites at all, which is crazy. And then they post, "Hey, are you having trouble finding bites? Join our Discord." Yeah, let me catch some fish. I don't want to have to do what every other player in the world is doing to catch fish at the exact same spot, the exact same bait. I mean, there should be a little bit of variety. Where's the exploration game? Just want everybody to do what everybody else is doing at the exact same spot. I mean, did you not program any fish throughout the lake? I just don't understand. Confusing to me. All right, little crucian that we waited way too long for. Let's here, let's so we can catch us some Chinese sleepers here off the corner. See what kind of bite rate we get. I'm not sure if the weather's a problem. Looks like maybe tomorrow's better. I don't know. Don't know. I moved. Now we're not getting any grass carp bites at all, even on the potatoes, which is what was producing. So we did get us a little sleeper there. This doesn't seem to be very active right now for the carps, we were catching them at the other spot there on potatoes. And we started off with a nice one there. Then a couple, caught a nice common on the other side over there. We're going to move back over to the other spot here. All right, so we're getting some action on the potato. Unfortunately, not the honey pear or the honey pear pop up or the pear pop up or the honey pop up, whatever it was. No action on that one yet, but something's eyeballing the potato there. This might just be a crucian or a gibble. It doesn't seem like a carp. We'll see. Try to be patient here. I'm ready to pick it up, but gotta roll this one in. I probably should have thrown more closer to the corner of this, all this crap too. I'm out there a pretty good ways. Gibble, small one. Okay, let's move back over here. Shut the chat down that I opened up with the no look, reaching for the move button. Okay, so we're going to put this straight because here in a minute we're going to be throwing back out for Bream. Alright, so we're going to throw this out. We're going to set this back up for Bream. I'll throw this one back out again, even though no action on the honey at all so far. And then as it gets darker, we'll switch over to all 3 rods back to Bream. Oh my goodness, excuse me guys. It's daytime here. It's 2:50 in the afternoon, and normally about now I'm just now getting out of bed. I'm off today. I'm off tonight. I work nights, but I've been up today doing things and running around and making some videos, so a little bit out of my element here. Little bit tired. Getting ready to make some dinner here in a little bit. Struggling. After I eat, I'll be ready for a nap. Again, I'm usually getting up at 2:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'm right in my time frame when I usually just get out of bed. I got up at 9 a.m. and I'm usually going to bed at 7:30 a.m. so it's got me my schedule all messed up today. Which I always do. I always struggle on Wednesday night when I go back to work. And one of the things you definitely get fired for is sleeping at your desk. So 12-hour overnight shift, you got to be careful to be awake. There's 5 of us in a group there within a pretty decent amount of space, so you can usually talk to people or get up and walk around, and obviously coffee is always good. Start getting too tired. I was hoping we were able to get us, going to be able to get us a couple grass carps in before the nighttime here. We'll get ready to switch over both of these rods to Breams in a second. It's funny how it seems like in game the time moves so quickly. We've already been recording for over an hour, and it's like, I don't know. But when you're at work, it goes so slow. Unless you're slammed, then it goes really quick, but then you're too busy to notice. Yeah, even coming right back to the same thing, we're not catching any fish. I just don't understand. I don't understand. All right. We're going to switch this one over. So all of these are about the same. The reason I pick loop rig, and I'll show you in just a second. Is because for me, I've got points. I've got points in, where am I at? In a loop rig. So it helps you get, it increases the odds. The technique of fishing with a loop rig improves. The higher the technique, the greater the chance of catching a trophy. Again, you're just playing stats. You're just playing the stats. Trying to get the numbers game in your favor. Programming is math. Just trying to, your RNG counts, but that, so we will grab out a light here. Hoping this Bream spot's a little better than the other one. And we should switch the carp rod over here as well, but there we go. We got one going now. So I thought maybe we can get a couple overnight here. We got something here. It's not very big, but it's something. A gibble. And we're going to just throw this out. You can catch bream on potatoes. I have done it. The moon is beautiful. Yeah, might need to be thrown a little more over to here to get into this, what I'm assuming is 2 to 5. But, don't know. Might need to throw a little more left. Alright, another grassy. That's good. Bonus fish at night. Yuck. That was garbage. That was garbage. Caught a few grassies here. No Bream action yet. The Bream are silent. Very quiet. That's another not so good one. You want to get those baits that you got to buy that cost silver. I'm not sure what this means. If you know, let me know. I don't know. So it looks like the inline rig I've caught more fish on than anything. Need some fish, guys. I'm not sure how much longer I can hold out here. Alright, there's a couple of leeches. That's better. Alright, we got something going on here. Give us a nice Bream trophy. Yoink. Sometimes for trophy, for cafe orders, you need 3 Bream over 1 kg, so I'd like to get one more. Just in case we can get a trophy. We can cook this dude up if we want. It's a non-marker. It's exactly what I was talking about. Maybe the PVA is hurting me. Even though it's exactly the same as the ground bait. I don't know. did the Bream go, my friends? Sometimes I guess you need tutorials on just, you know, getting diving beetles as well, in case you guys don't know how to do that. Let me see. Oh, another leech. Algae's not bad either. I think you have to, I don't think you can buy algae. I think it's a gold bait. I mean, pretty much the whole overnight, not even getting any Bream bites. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Guys, if you want to see more like active spot videos, let me know. I normally don't do those because I record my videos a week or 2 weeks in advance, so the spot's not going to be hot. But I can try to post some of those if you guys are interested. If you leave a comment, let me know if that would help you out. Let me know. But let's go ahead and relog here and sell our fish. We probably didn't do too well. Everything was already profit. I was already in Profitsville from the trip over here. I did make some ground baits that I didn't do very well with, of course, but it is what it is. I didn't, you know, until you throw them away, they're going to last. So let's sell our fish, see how we did. We do have a few grass carps and a couple Breams, but unfortunately, maybe there's a 4 kg order for grass carp. It's not tons of money, but we'll see. Let's take a look at it. See how it goes. You know, I always have fun playing the game. It's a little more fun when you're catching big fish and some trophies and things, but you know, again, it's like IRL fishing. Sometimes you get skunked. It does happen on this game. You can definitely go and not catch fish. It does happen. So let's check the cafe first, just in case. So trophy Bream is only 87. That's not very good. So we got this $4.91. I don't know if that's going to be a good value because this one is over 1 kg. So let's take a look. Let's see what those gibbles. If those gibbles sell for more than $4.81, better off to sell them individually or not cafe order. So again, with the only 93, 94 silver, it's not great. The sleeper was good money, the bigger one we caught there. So that might be the play, is also, you know, have a float rod trying to catch some sleepers while you're there. The grassies, even the 8.3 is only 15. So, guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with me today as always. You know, make sure you check out next time. And make sure you hit that like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. And have fun fishing. And I'll see you soon.